So please join me in welcoming Christine and Jean.
Nonviolent communication is about connecting with what's alive in the other person and in ourselves at any given moment. It's not about getting somebody to do something different or change or be someone else or get something. Jackal sort of talks about or scrounges around, it tears things up, it's low to the ground, it has a very short perspective. It's not to malign this jackal, okay, so it's not to make the jackal wrong or bad, because then we're back in that paradigm, but really just to notice when I'm up here in my head telling myself a story and I'm blaming you or I'm blaming myself. In that moment of blame, you know, this is a very old kind of habitual way of responding to things. That moment of blame, sometimes there's a sense of like power, like I have some power and I have some control because it's your fault. And then I can just shirk any responsibility about it whatsoever. But that doesn't last long. And then could come up resentment and hard feelings and connection, and can be lost between yourself and another person. So in this process, what we do is we use a giraffe.
I'm going to pause just a minute.
Yeah.
A lot of times that empowered place, that feeling of power, is really just a biological functioning of adrenaline rush from that angry blame place. So what we're looking for underneath, that's going to segue right into what Christine's saying, Marshall put this phrase out that we all love quite a bit, that jackal is a tragic expression of an unmet need or unmet needs. So we're really looking to go deeper and find, well, what are those unmet needs? Sometimes they're kind of baby giraffes because we're first just kind of discovering what they are underneath this exterior, you know? Either in ourself, it's jackal in me, or the jackal in somebody else. So like she said, we're not trying to make it a bad thing. We're just using it as a guide to come to this place that Christine's describing here.
And my experiences when I first started learning nonviolent communication was starting to notice when I was in that place of jackal, when I was in that place of blame or making demands or making judgments of other people. So the very first thing is, oh yeah, I'm noticing that's where I went. So that's a step, positive step in the direction of really learning this language of giraffe, which it's not an overnight quick fix. As my brother-in-law says, a quick fix is neither. And you know, it takes time and it takes practice to learn a new way of speaking and communicating and relating. And most importantly, how I'm relating to myself. Am I speaking to myself in a language that's a violent kind of language of, I shouldn't have done that, that was wrong, boy, I'm really stupid, I can't believe I did that, you know, oh, I feel so bad, you know, I'm just not thinking. So these kinds of thoughts, can we translate them into a more life-serving language of giraffe? You know, wow, I did that, and you know, I'm seeing I could have done it differently. I'm having some regrets about what I did. I'm really wanting more awareness. I'm wanting more consciousness. I'm wanting more effectiveness in the world. So really being able to connect with one of those life-serving needs of what's really going on for me. Nonviolent communication is about connecting with what's alive in the other person and in ourselves at any given moment. It's not about getting somebody to do something different or change or be someone else or get something.